Man, this is a good fight. Another tough prediction to make on this one. We have Shane Young versus Ludovit Klein, I believe is the pronunciation. And we're going to start with Shane. So Shane comes into this fight 2 wins, 1 loss inside the UFC, training out of City Kickboxing, which is the camp of Israel Adesanya and many other top fighters on this card. Shane debuted against now champion Volkanovski. Although he lost that fight quite clearly, quite convincingly, he still went 15 minutes with the champion. Shane Young showed us good boxing pressure against Rolando D and Austin Arnett. Always stays on the opponent, uses that forward pressure very well, it must be said. The opponent, Ludovit Klein, comes into this fight 16 wins, 2 losses as a pro, making his UFC debut. Klein seems to be primarily a boxer, although this guy is not shy to kick you in the head. I've seen a few of his fights. He's a nasty kicker. That left kick will fly up to your temple within half a second, if that. I think both of these fighters are very good at what they do. Shane Young is a guy who he'll keep you on the back foot, look to impose his dominance with that boxing pressure, constant boxing pressure. The problem is though, Klein looks like he has more punching power. Definitely quick with his hands too. I think if Shane Young is to win this fight, he'll have to mix it up. Look to use some leg kicks, target that lead leg, takedowns up against the fence, and of course, use that boxing pressure like he always does. It's going to be one of those fights where we're all watching it thinking, man, Shane Young looks promising. And then within a blink of an eye, we're all thinking, wow, Shane Young can't take too many more of those punches from Klein. I really believe it will be one of those fights. Potentially a tough one to score. For me, I'm siding with the City Kickboxing fighter. He's been off for over a year. Hopefully he has improved his wrestling, because I do think he'll need it in this fight. I am going to side with Shane Young via decision, but like I said, man, this newcomer, Klein, has a nasty high kick. His boxing is quick, it's powerful. It looks to be more powerful than Shane Young. So, man, once again, another tough prediction to make. And you can see this fight going either way. But I am going to side with Shane Young. My numbers again would be very close. Shane Young coming in -120. Klein coming back +100. That's really the fight I see, you know. Klein could put Young out, man. This guy is a big puncher. He's very quick. Good kicker. He looks like he's a hard guy to take down and keep down on the mat too. So, man, this is going to be one of those fights where you don't leave the room. You watch this fight. I think it's going to be very entertaining. But like I said, man, I am going to side with Shane Young -120. The actual odds are Shane Young -120. Klein coming back +100. Perfect line. I mean, a lot of money is going on Klein. A lot of money is going on Young. That's really the fight we have here. I'm sure you're going to see comments below. People taking Klein, people taking Young. You know, there's not really much to say other than how do you even know how this fight's going to go? For me, I want to side with the City Kickboxing fighter, but absolutely, I can see how the opponent can win.